Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This video is in response to ex-Muslims who mock some verses of the Holy Qur'an and raise the allegation that some verses do not make sense. As Muslims, we are blessed to have the greatest book revealed by Allah, and that is the Holy Quran. It leads us to our Creator. It is a miracle the like of which never was and never will be. The door of its graces and blessings will forever be open. Thus, there is no need for any other revealed book after the Holy Quran, for it sets out all that is needed by man. The verities and fine points which foster understanding are always disclosed according to need. New corruptions call for ever fresh meanings which are full of wisdom. It is obvious that the Holy Quran is a miracle in itself, and the greatness of its miracle is that it is comprehensive of unlimited verities, but they are manifested at their due time. Sadly, some ex-Muslims read the Quran as if it's some history or science book, which is why they don't benefit and instead raise allegations.
He raised an objection against the eloquence of certain words of poetry in the Holy Quran, and he wasn't even able to quote the actual verses in Arabic. This leads me to believe that perhaps he doesn't even understand the Arabic of the Holy Quran. Now, pause for a moment and remove religion from the equation and appreciate how absurd that situation is. Take the muallaqat, which are established pieces of poetry in the Arabic language, written by great poets. Now, imagine somebody who wasn't able to understand Arabic. If they were to quote some English translation of some verses of that poetry and start saying that these poems are not eloquent, they do not contain beauty of the Arabic language and express meanings, how absurd would that be? Imagine if I were to raise objections against some French poet. I don't know how to read and understand French. And there's poetry written by an established French writer who is known for his eloquence and has written great pieces of poetry that is recognized by people in that field. And I wasn't even able to read it. I quoted somebody's English translation of it and said that look how poor this person's French is and look how meaningless these verses of poetry are. Wouldn't that be an absurdity? So for somebody who is not even able to read and quote and understand the Arabic of the poetry that he is quoting, and he reads out somebody's English translation and then raises objections against the eloquence and the beauty of that language, of that poetry that he is quoting, that action, if you let it sink in, if you understand it, to raise that kind of an objection against the poetry of any language that a person does not understand, that is something that is absurd.
The allegation raised by the ex-Muslim was on the opening verses of chapter 37. Let us hear the beautiful commentary of these verses.
वस्वाफ़ात सफ़न क़ितार दर क़ितार सफ़ बंदी करने वालों को गवाह ठहराया जा रहा है। उनकी कसम खाता हूँ, ये कह सकते हैं हम, बस उनकी या फिर उनकी कसम जो सख्त ललकार के फ़त्तालियात ज़िक्रन, मगर उनका ये डपटना कोई नफ्स की बड़ाई या शोखी के नतीजे में नहीं है। जो अक्सर फ़ौजी जो हमला करते हैं वो इस तरह की आवाज़ें निकालते हुए बढ़ते हैं, बल्कि ज़िक्र इलाही को बुलंद करने की वजह से वो दूसरों को मुतरब्बी कर रहे होते हैं। यानी अल्लाह अकबर के नारे या ज़िक्र इलाही की जो भी सूरतें दिल से उठती हैं वो बुलंद आवाज़ से वो पढ़ते चले जाते हैं। ये है उनका डपटना, और इसके नतीजे में मुकाबिल की फ़ौज मुतनब्बे भी हो जाती है। इन्ना इलाहुकुम लवाहिद, और उनके ज़िक्र का खुलासा ये है कि यकीनन तुम्हारा खुदा एक खुदा है, एक मबूद है। नबीना सल्ली अला मुहम्मदिन सल्ली अला सफीना सल्ली अला मुहम्मदिन बलगल उला बिकमालिही कशफ अद्दुजा बिजमालिही